Okay, everyone. So we're about to get started with the second half. But before we do, a couple of quick notes and announcements. So first, go drink more. Because we have plenty left, and we love you to have a good time. So the next thing that I want to say is a big thanks. Can we get a round of applause to our bartenders in the back? We've got Elizabeth, Emily, Taylor, Kirk, and Anshuman. They're doing a fantastic job. It's a critical component of the show, right? Then, a lot of the final products that you're seeing, outside of the live skits, are attributed to basically one of the most talented people in this cohort, which is Jody Thielen Chu. He's working the And I'd also like a round of applause for our AV crew and Ida Noise crew, because today we had to put up with really just everything, and they helped us out a lot to make it through the day. We had, I don't know if some of you saw this post on the Facebook group, but fire department showing up, we had to evacuate the building, and it's a lot of tricky stuff to get the event going. So, round of applause for everybody who helped out with that. All right, with that, we present the second half of Forget the Year 2017.
Welcome to UChicago Physics, to next year's prospective physics graduate students. We figured before you came here to our fair department that we'd have, talk about our vast and storied history with an awesome panel here. We got some great professors. We got Professor Kilpatsa. Hi, Bob. Nice. We got Professor Swersky. How you doing, Bob? Oh, yeah, I'm doing great. And Willis. Hello. How you, Bob? Around here, I usually go by Sears. Okay, I forgot, sorry. All right, well, we prepared a nice diagram to tell you how your first year at UChicago might go. Here we go. Yeah, so well, as you can see, there's nothing there. Where'd my diagram go? Oh, hey. Where's the diagram? We prepared the diagram. That's pretty funny. Maybe we ought to tell them about the Chicago pile. The Chicago pile, I remember that. Well, what happened is they kept placing layer after layer of mozzarella cheese, tomato sauce, and sausage in an attempt to make the most delicious pizza ever. Eventually reached critical mass, and Iron Pile 1 turned into the first deep dish pizza ever. Pile. I was thinking, I had a good idea the other day, and I was thinking, what if we just renamed the Chicago pile to Chicago pie, because it's a deep dish pie. Oh no, quick! A sausage and jam in his throat. Perform the Heinrich maneuver. Looks like his Sandra Sekar living. He had so much sausage he almost collapsed. Well, I think we should get back to what we intended to do. Now, let's show them the diagram of their first year in Chicago. Oh, yeah, this is really important. Yeah, it's a very important diagram. Let's see. Oh, dear God. Well, you know what that reminds me of? The dominance at 85 Bears, led by Chicago legend Mike Ditka. Barrions. Nice. All right. Oh, talking about the golden ages of Chicago sports, everyone knows about the Wrigley Field theory of 1908.
What really made this theory a home run was realizing we only had to run our integral around the bases once.
Yeah. And remember we used to have that pitcher who was a pole?
He would always leave a residue all over the pictures.
Well, speaking of residue, you might be surprised to know who started the Chicago fire all the way back in the day. Let's just say that, when it all went up in flames, Tom Whitten's experimental career was completely over. We never let him near an experiment again.
There's also that optics experiment John Simon set up downtown not too many years back. He's been optically trapping tourists since '06. What was that thing called again? Cloudgate?
Damn it, Willis, it's the beam. No one calls it Cloudgate. Ugh. You're giving me another mild heart attack with this one.
You okay over there, Professor Kabasa?
I'm fine, Bob. I'm fine.
Thank God. Fifth time this week. He's all right, thanks.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that reminds me, actually, talking about beans, ever since they put that coffee maker on the second floor, I've been experimenting with my own Chicago files. And those conservation laws, those nether curds were definitely not quantized. No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Remember, you were just telling him about the first Chicago pile.
Oh, yeah. It was wonderful. But, we should just move on here. They know this story already. You doing okay there, Bob?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. All right, just fine.
Yeah. Well, anyway, health problems aside, I hope that you've seen that UChicago is the place to be for physics. I hope to see you all next year. Cheers, everyone.
Dog Barians.
They say it's impossible to improve upon perfection. However, this department member has shown that when it comes to experimental physics, even the perfect can be slowly improved. This person's methods have stood the test of time. Although sometimes the less experienced disagree, improvements to such a time-honored document move slower than a furlong per fortnight. The Spherical Cow Award for the Adiabatic Lab Manual goes to Van Bistro.
It's impossible to miss the diminutive presence of this professor. This vertically challenged individual stands front and center in any group picture and has definitely raised the bar for the amount of energy at faculty meetings. They exemplify the phrase, good things come in small packages. For working with the brightest beams and having an even brighter personality, we'd like to award the Spherical Cow for most energy per unit height to Young-Kee Kim.
Forget the Year 2017 presents Undergrads of Genius.
Undergrads of Genius.
Today we salute you, piggy banks of learning.
Piggy banks of learning.
You have toiled to pass every test and complete every homework assignment so far.
Ooh. Ooh, wishful thinking.
You're so good, you've definitively proven Newton's second law wrong in lab class.
Those error bars look a bit snug.
Without missing a beat, you insert negative signs anywhere you see fit.
Not undergrad specific.
So crack open a brand new Hagoromo, oh Phoenix of Physics, because without you, our grad students would have to pay tuition.
Piggybacks of learning.
Oh, he meant undergrads of genius. Forget the year 2017, Chicago, Illinois.
We know you all, Mrs. Good evening, folks, and welcome to Match Game. This is our game show for the evening. And no, we don't care about matching impedances here.
Yes, we're here to match great minds of people in the crowd. I am Stan Meck, as always.
And I am Q Ed.
Alright, so let's bring up our awesome contestants this time.
Let's do it. So we've got a couple of different rounds here. We're going to do 2 rounds, and we're going to introduce our first 2 teams. So our first team, the team name is Team David. That's a time-old joke in our department. So can the following people please join us on stage? David Schuster. David Reed. David Schmidt. Wait, what's this? It seems that the David team has a wild card. Paolo Privatera.
Okay. The David team's cool and all, but I think we got a team that can challenge them. We got Team Goliath over here with Young-Kee Kim. We got the one, the only Van Bistro. Oh, and we got Sid Nagel, man, Goliath. And don't forget about John Simon.
So it seems, we even have some recent Spherical cow winners on Team Goliath.
Shake hands,
Oh, look at this sportsmanship. What did we say? Sportsmanship and science, am I right?
We hear some trash talking over here. Holy.
Okay. Paulo always looking very fashionable. We should have had him walk in the fashion show, maybe in the spring.
All right, shall we go over the rules?
Yes, let's.
All right, cool. Each round, one member of your team will be designated as the contestant. Each round will have one question phrased in a way that's a fill-in-the-blank question. So we'll do a practice round just so you get a sense of how these questions go. Your goal as the contestant is to match your teammate's answer. All right, so you gotta think about what would your teammates be thinking.
Now, each player will have about 10 seconds to write their answer from when the question is read. Now, the contestant from each team will reveal their answers first, and then we'll go through and see how many teammates they matched with. A single round has 4 questions. Now that's a little tricky, don't you think so?
Yeah, we'll have that practice question coming right up. Here we go.
Let's do a practice round.
I think this one's really good. You guys are gonna really toil over this one. All right, get ready. The question is, the number of
We
cookies...
need our contestants first, I think. Stan, let's get up to contestants.
Oh my goodness, we didn't get the contestants.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. That's important. All right, let's get David Schuster and Young-Kee Kim.
David Schuster and Young-Kee Kim, please, center stage.
Center stage. All right, sorry. Here's your question. Try to match your teammates. See what they think. The number of cookies that is socially acceptable to take at tea time is blank. You got 10 seconds. No looking. Why are you looking? Look at your paper. Write the answer.
Everybody write your answer down, please.
You're not supposed to be consulting the other team.
Nice try, Schuster.
All right. Here we go. Let's reveal these answers. Young-Kee, how many? Is the department paying for those? Like to hear it. All right, David, or Schuster. What's it going? What is it?
2 to the n minus 1.
You think they were gonna get that?
Maybe with a little cheating. Clearly, both of our professors here like to splurge a little bit, but let's find out whether we have any matches from Team David. Why don't we start with you, Professor Schmidt? Get the answer. What a match.
Oh, 14. Never mind.
He got the 2. We'll give him half a point for that, I think. All right, Professor Reed, you're not too mad at me, right, from before? 2 cubed. 2 cubed, 6 cookies. What a modest man. Gotta keep the slim figure.
All right, what about Team Goliath? What we got here? Nathan?
5.
Why 5?
5 is about infinity, right?
Infinity? A tank. Oh, a tank. Okay. All right, what we got, Simon?
That's a match made in heaven, folks.
Well done. 5. All right, well, we got Nathan and Man on the same page, but that doesn't matter. No points.
Okay, now, we'll have our contestants stay. Recall that was the practice round.
Practice round.
So let's move into the real game, all right? This is round 1. If I see you cheating, you're gonna be in big trouble. All right, the next question. The number of years one should spend as a postdoc before leaving academia altogether is blank. Answers down, please. Get your answers in. All right, contestants, let's hear it. The number of years one should spend as a postdoc before leaving academia is... infinity. Is that how long you spent?
No, but the postdoc is really like kind of the best part. I mean, you have grad students working for you, but you don't have to write grants.
Postdocs, do we agree? Can we get some clapping if you agree with that? I don't know if your team will get catch on to that one. Young-Kee. Care to explain?
No explanation.
Not necessary. Very deep. You know, I think we should step back for a second. Because in that practice round, we were asking what cookies are socially acceptable, the number of cookies socially acceptable. Clearly from this bunch, nobody knows what socially acceptable is. I mean, look at these answers, folks.
All right, well, let's go through Team Goliath's answer. What we got? How many years?
800.
How long is a lifetime? Okay, cool. Methuselah can get tenure. That's good. All right, Simon.
Hopeless.
How can you say hopeless? You got through it. Some hope. All right, Van.
I've taken a different tack here from my colleagues, so I'm going to, that's my answer.
4 years. All right.
Very clever. You know, I actually think we have a match there, Stan.
Yes.
Because the emphasis that Nagel put on that 800 kind of matched the exclamation point, don't we think? It's a match.
We got a match. One match.
But hold on, let's see what Team David has in store.
So I guess I'm the guilty one of giving serious answers, but
Very clever from Schmitz. Paulo. Is that 10 minus 1 or?
the sooner the better.
The sooner the better, folks. Hopefully for the grad students too. We'll see. We'll see. Care to explain? No explanation necessary. Unfortunately, only one match there. We're hoping for a little bit better from Team David to really rally up here.
All right, let's get some new contestants up. We got Privet, Tara, and Van. You are our new contestants. Woo! All right. I just looked at this question and I have no idea how this is going to end. This is war. All right. Your question is David blank.
Who's your favorite David, Paulo? Write it down. You know, folks, just like parents shouldn't play favorites with their children, faculty and staff should not play favorites with their Davids. Paulo is in a tight spot here. Let's get that answer down. Contestants, do you have your answers?
All right, let's see. Van, what is it? Okay, 7. David, 7. All right. Oh. D. And your teammates are going to think this.
Question mark. That's a D then. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Understood.
All Davids.
You know, I think there might be a little bit of lag here. Van, we weren't answering the postdoc years. We're on the David. It's not a number anymore, Van. Oh, okay. I'll see why in a second. Why don't we collect Team David first? Oh, this should be good. We got some narcissists, I know it. Okay, let's reveal at the vote. David These two are on the same wavelength. Read. David Privatera.
We're a family.
You're excellent.
Wow. All right, Goliath, what we got here? Let's go.
Not bad at all.
All right, that's not confusing.
I don't know about that.
All right, new contestants. We got David Reed and Sid Nagel.
This should be a good one. Oh, they're even color coordinated. They're already matching.
They're not supposed to match each other. They're supposed to match their team.
Okay, gentlemen. The next question. I don't know. Are you aggressive? Is that what?
No, we're physicists.
All right, physicists. Do we think they're physicists, folks? Okay, Sid Nagel should change his hairstyle to bling. Let's get those answers down. Let's get our answers from the contestants. Let's start with David Reed.
Curly. Isn't that already what he has?
I think that's more of a wavy, actually.
Okay,
Stan,
never mind,
but it's a solid answer.
It's a solid answer.
Okay, Sid.
Mohawk.
Alright, how about we check that out on that side of the stage, Stan?
Alright. Well, I see a new answer happening. We got December, Mohack, and Mohack.
No match, spelling error. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what happens when you turn off spell check for faculty members. Alright, Team David. Paulo, let's start with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't just have an Italian in the room, we have a Renaissance man.
Exactly.
Which museum do you want that to end up in, Paulo?
Don't hit your advisor, that never goes well.
A very good portrait. Let's move on. It does look curly. I think we have a match as well. David Schuster.
Want him.
Always on his mind. David Schmidt.
So as someone who teaches a lot of large classes, I would like to say I suspect cheating over here.
This is true. This is true. We have observed a little teaching. Young-Kee, do you care to comment on this allegation?
No cheating.
Young-Kee says no cheating, no cheating. Please reveal the answer. Am I supposed to read that dreads, like dreads?
Yes.
David Reed's. Or are we going with David Reed's hairstyle?
Alright, yes. We got one more
Yes
question.
to both.
One more question. We got Schmitz and Simon against each other on this one. And always, this is going to be tough. We got a tough question for you, as always. The UChicago professor most likely to win a Nobel Prize is blank. And there can only be one. You can't list both. Not Simon and Schuster.
Who's got the Nobel locked down? At least we can say we hope it comes soon because the Department of Economics has been killing us in recent years, am I right?
You're not supposed to discuss
Let me translate this. Schmitz asked, is it you? Simon said no. Is it you? Also no. They seem to have come to an agreement. Can everybody else please get their answers down?
Alright, Simon, who is it?
It's Schmitz.
Alright, respectable answer. Nice.
No, it's Simon.
Somebody has to get it.
I think the Nobel can be shared actually, Stan.
Oh.
But I don't know what that experiment would look like. Alright, let's collect, shall we? Let's collect answers. David Reed.
John Coach.
John Coach. I don't know. He couldn't even pick up a spherical cow.
No, man.
No, man.
I also had John Simon.
That is incredible. Such faith their partners.
All right, here we go, Nagel. Who is it?
Fairman.
I think we meant current faculty, but okay. WM Vortex? William. Oh, nice. All right, Young-Kee. KPTC. The building will get a Nobel Prize.
I mean, after that kind of interior design, I think it does deserve it. All right, folks, I think we need to tally up here. There have been serious concerns of cheating. I don't know what to say. How about we let the crowd decide?
Yeah, that makes sense. Who should move on?
For Team David, put your hands together.
But what about Team Goliath? Put your hands together, Team I think Goliath wins the second round here.
That's not how the story goes, damn it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Unfortunately, we are going to have to ask Team David to step down. Thank you very much for your participation. Can we get a round of applause for Team David? Not so fast though for Team Goliath. In the meantime, can the following team first year, please join us on stage. We've got Shobit, Alex, Kaylee, and Chloe. Okay, now you all know the rules of the game.
Let's get it moving.
Let's get it moving, but before anything, I wanna introduce you to Shobit here. Now, Shobit is in the same group as me, and let me tell you what this guy did. He got the cover page for the Forget the Year script. What did you then do?
So basically I saw the first page of the cover of the script, and I thought these guys would completely freak out if they know that the script was leaked.
You're damn right we did.
So I took the first page and stapled a bunch of blank pages beneath it and sent it to them, and these all guys freaked out.
Not even WikiLeaks could pull that off, folks. We thought he was clever enough to play. Have a seat. Let's get going. All right.
I got this one. Got it. Here's a question to Young-Kee Kim.
Please take the stage.
Take the stage.
Chloe.
All right. Here we go. The on-campus research institute that would win in an academic brawl. The on-campus research institute that would win in an academic brawl is blank. Can you list the options? Oh, we got a picture. The KICP, the James Franck Institute, we got the IME and the Kadenoff Center. Who would win an academic brawl?
Ha, IME.
Who would win?
I don't know. Are you sure that that's KICP or YMCA, if you know what I mean? Please get your answers down. Just a couple more seconds. Everybody get your answers down and let's collect them. What do we got, Stem?
Let's see. Young-Kee Kim? Oh, that's not even an answer. That's not... It's the whole institute. Okay. Fermi wins everything.
Fermi does win everything. All right, let's see if that lined up. That's the James Fermi Institute. Match.
James Frank.
James Frank Fermi. Match.
James Frank.
James Frank Fermi.
James Frank. Oh, it's a match.
It's a match.
All right, here we go, Nagel.
James Franck Institute.
Okay.
James Franck Institute.
Cool.
Pure sweet.
All right, that's in the Institute of Physics.
Hey, but you wouldn't help us.
I think that's all matches. We have 6 matches.
On to the next one. Even Stevens between these two teams.
Oh, wait,
Thank
we
you to the
did
contestants.
New contestants here. We got Paulo Privatera.
Nope. He sat down. They lost. We've got Van Bistro and Kaylee. Nice try, Stan.
Sorry, man.
All right, folks. Next up. Oh, you're gonna love this one. The number of hours in multiples of 10 that first years should spend working on coursework and TAing is blank. This is a quick one. Let's get it down. Multiples of 10. Everybody write your answers now. All right, contestants, let's see it.
100.
Stan, how many hours are there in a week?
168.
It's possible.
Okay.
Wait until you see the next question. Van.
Here we go. I didn't know it was a week.
It is a week. Apparently things work on a week. You gotta be strong to work those hours. All right, Stan, what about your team? What do we got?
All right, Sid Nagel, what were we thinking?
10 to the 10 to the 10 to the 10 to the 10.
Oh dear. What about you, John Simon?
They should be in lab.
First years take notes. That's what you get when you work with Simon.
I'm just saying, you're not their teacher, though. Do they agree?
All right, let's see what we got.
What about you?
I agree.
Excellent.
Uh-oh.
All right, what about you, team first years?
Infinity.
Infinity.
Also infinity.
And?
Infinity.
Infinity. They always keep it 100 with infinity. That's a match.
All right.
Cool. Have a seat. Let's get our next contestant.
We got Sid Nagel on my side.
Alex, let's see it. Moving.
All right, guys, you're gonna love this question. The number of hours in multiples of 10 that first year should spend weekly on research is blank. Yeah, I know, you already attributed them all to coursework, so I don't think you have any more hours in the bank to spend.
We're gonna need to subtract a little off infinity for this one, I think. Yeah, probably.
Per week.
All right, let's see it, folks.
All right, let's see. Sid Nagel, what we got?
I haven't finished writing yet. A lot of 10s to 10s to 10s.
I think everyone's really confused about weeks.
One Polyar.
Juan Coyar.
Is that a number?
It's a pretty long time.
Okay.
All right, folks, what do we got? An infinity minus pi.
Isn't that still infinity?
Tough question. What did you think?
I didn't really know what research was. I haven't experienced it yet.
Let's get you that advisor! You should have the rest of the this video up!
Basically 0 thanks to all the assignments.
Basically 0 thanks to all the assignments.
All right,
I think
John
that's a
Simon.
Juan Coyar.
What do you think, John?
I think ESB06 is the correct answer.
Ben?
A realistic number.
70. 70. I need to eat. All right. A lot of zeros.
She
10
ran
to
out
the
of
9.
pages.
All right, I think that's a lot of matches. I think. I don't know how to compare things
Team
anymore.
Goliath is falling to the first years. Thank you to our contestants. Let's get our final contestants up.
We got Frisch.
No, Frisch isn't at the
Oh my
event.
goodness, it's Schmitz. Schmitz.
Schmitz lost, it's Simon.
I don't know
really
who's on
like
the
to rub it
stage.
in, folks. Show it, let's show them what you got. All right, this is my favorite question of the night. Young-Kee Kim has decided that graduate students will now be allowed to give grades to professors. The most expected grade for a professor is blank.
The question is, do you think the teaching is good or bad?
Payback.
And where do you hedge?
5 seconds. And let's see the answers. John Simon, please.
Fake news.
Fake.
It's
That's That's an F for fake news.
B minus, like barely passing.
Bro, it's giving them campus. Are you sure about that?
Maybe I'd have to think, but
I don't know. I hope so. All right, folks.
Sid Nagel.
They're too afraid to give any grades, so they won't give any grades.
When we are too afraid to give grades to professors, what do we think? Shout out the grade you give.
That was an A. Right, man?
Let's grade pass, fail. Say, to be charitable, pass minus.
Alright, pass minus, Young-Kee.
0 plus plus plus.
No pluses for zeros in UChicago.
Oh, jeez. Alright, who won this one?
First years, let's find out.
That would be a solid Gamma plus.
Gamma plus?
Acceptable.
I don't know who's been teaching your classes.
One Shobit grade unit.
These two think they're so clever. No scripts for you, no match for you. But folks, I think team first years took it. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
Ryan always wins, right?
The professors always win. They control you.
Congratulations, Team Goliath.
Thank you. I'm QN, that's QED.
I am Stan Mack.
Thank you, that was match game.